Hey guys, welcome back to Master B online tutorial video to teach you how to use a UV printer. And this video teach you how to print a nice picture by Focus Alpha UV printer. So first we take a picture like this. This is the picture CMY. This is the color picture, and this is T format. So we want to print this picture out, and we don't want white and varnish. We just want print with color on a white paper, without varnish and white. So if you want to print a picture without white and varnish quality, white varnish effect, so you just need to load the picture to the RIP software. You don't need to do any setting from Photoshop. So first, this is the T format. And so first we open the RIP software. And also you need to insert the dongle key on your computer before you run in the RIP software. Okay, so after we open it, we can start to load the picture. We click here, input. We find out the picture that we want to print. And this one, we want to print this one, and we just open it. And we can keep the original size or custom width as you want. And so the big size too big, so we can right click the mouse and we choose output size. For example, we print it by 200 millimeter, 20 centimeter, and keep contrast ratio. Okay, like this. And here we just must be sure the edge, the picture must inside of the edge of the white background. If like this, so this out of the edge position, out of the position we will not print out. So we just be sure the picture is inside of the selection area. But any position is okay, doesn't matter. This position is not means the print position, just the RIP position, so doesn't matter. Okay, so after that we go to spot color, open here, and the first one is for white channel, and the second one is for varnish. So if we don't want to print white and varnish, and this picture will not do the spot channel from Photoshop, so we just click none, no white ink, and no varnish. So if we click off, none, three all are closed off for none, then this picture processed with just a color picture without varnish and white. Okay, after that we go to choose print, and we choose the red ICC profile, the color adjust file, and we choose focus 4. And we choose the forward output, and also can choose by mineral, vertical mineral, and horizontal mineral to print as a mineral result. And actually we choose the forward output, so the picture print this first, the lines, the words first, then print on the picture. And when you see on the table, you can see the picture is forward, not backward. Okay, after that we just click print. And we select the position we want. For example, we save the file to the local disk for desktop, and we name the file by Fox CMYK test. Okay, after finish, then we need to go to the control software. We open it. And also we need to power on the machine and power on a UV lamp. White and varnish adjust knob must be adjusted where. And then we go to, and here's Chinese, we can set to English. We can select the language here. Okay, then we go to English version, and we choose the file. And we find out the reprocessed picture that we ripped before for CMYK test. Okay, here we got the picture ripped. And when we go to this picture and we compare with the Photoshop, we can see this the color is different, but doesn't matter. This area, the picture is just an icon to show the picture, but not really printed out quality the color. So doesn't matter. Okay, after that we just click start to start print. And also before we start print, you need to select the margin, X margin, Y margin. X margin means the flatbed table position. Y margin means the flatbed backward forward position. And this is just for select the print position. And the speed, choose normal, and print direction to right to left, or the bad direction. If you want the best quality, suggest you to use the right if you not did a good bad direction alignment. But if you did a good bad direction alignment, so it will be faster. And we can see here the colors is show only 6 colors. So that means this picture just printed with the CMYK, LC, and LM without wet and varnish. So we just click choose the wet ink close. And the lottery print option we also need to click off. But this lottery print option is just for use the design for print the bottle and marker. So you must click off because we just want to print this picture on the paper. Okay, then we go to select the file, the job. And here we can select the pass model by 8 pass for faster speed. Add copies. And here we can also choose the origin print. If you want to print only a half picture, you can also select as this any area you want to print. If you want to print the full picture area, you just click off the origin position. And also here we can go to the white ink tab. This is very important because this picture is without white ink. So white ink close here is not working. Okay, then this is the attribute, and this is for the printing method you need to select. And the white ink repeat count also not working because the white ink is closed. And the ink limit, if you choose the go to the attribute ink limit and you click on the ink limit, you can adjust any ink, reduce if you think the color is not original. But actually, we do not suggest the customer to cut down CMYK, LCLM because it will affect the printing quality for the picture color. But for white and varnish, you can adjust, and I will teach you at later to how to print the picture with white and varnish later. So normally print the color picture, we just click off the ink limit, and then we go to the setting. And the setting, we don't need to do any setting. Just be sure the inclusion must go to 100%. And the more inclusion level you increase, the best quality you can get. And you reduce it, it will get fastest print speed, but the quality will not good as the inclusion. So normally we just keep no less than 80%, 90% or 100% is okay. And here's just alignment not to change. You will also not need to change. And go to the maintain. And also no need to change anymore. So we just check, go to attributes and task attribute to check to choose the printing model, print speed, and the speed model, and what ink print a yes or no. Then we can go set X margin, Y margin, and go to print. We choose the file and right click to choose print. And also before you print the picture, you must put a paper or media on the top of the table and adjust the thickness between the print head surface and the material to be sure the material will not scratch the print head. After you be sure the table is safety and the gap between the print head surface is 2 to 3 millimeter. Everything's okay. We can click start to print a color picture.
The X margin means here's 0 and here's max from 0 here and to here, and maximum here is 400. And Y margin 0 from here, and at the bottom the back side is maximum 60. So here is X margin, here's Y margin. So we must be sure the margin position plus the picture size cannot be bigger than the table size for width, and also the Y margin position number plus the job for head cannot bigger than the table size for 600 mm. After you set the margin, we can start to print. First, we print a color picture. Once you rip a picture from the rip software, and you can be sure if you rip without spot color by varnish or white layer, so you can be sure the colors from the job property. You can see the color is this color, so we need to close the one in print. Just the print with only color, and we click print. And printer will start printing. Now we just take for sure, just print on the paper, and if you can print on other material, just do at the same time, just the same way to print on wood, glass, and tile. Also, we will have another video from Master Bishan to teach you how to print on other material like bottle, mugger, and tires, souvenir, gifts. Just keep focused on Master Bishan online tutorial video. So this picture is just a test print picture. You can see the resolution and over that, and also the color. The color of the print result. If you think it's not get the requirements, you can also adjust from ICC profile or from RIP software, because different person, the sensitivity for the colors difference. For example, you think that the rate is too red, you can reduce the rate in limit. Okay, after print, we can see the picture that print out by Focus Alpha Jet. And what we want to see is we want first check the resolution. The words must be sure it's clear and without overlap for each colors. Even a small words we must be focused on if the quality is good. So this picture we need to first check the resolution, the resolution, like the words, small words, the big words must be sure it's clear with the high resolution, and also the color for each, like here, a shadow, and grayscale, and face, and details, and the colors for each CMYK, and grayscale, and highlight, and the blue and the red, to check all the colors and also resolution. If you can get the resolution result and as Master B, congratulations to you, you got good results. So you can start your printing your next job. So this is for test print. Once you get the first machine to test print. And you can see there's no any lines or no any past lines, and with clearly pictures and details and words. Okay, so this is a procedure to print print a light, print a color picture on light material without wet and varnish.